Welcome to the June 16th, 2016 Public Information Meeting for the Route 7 Corridor Improvements Project. This event is hosted by Virginia Department of Transportation in coordination with the Fairfax County Department of Transportation. We hope this will be informative and provide you with the opportunity to learn about the project and comment on what you've seen here tonight. Project team members will be inside to help answer your questions. There are comment sheets in the brochures you received at the sign-in table, so please make sure you fill them out. You can drop them off before you leave tonight, or you can take them home and either mail them in or email your comments to the address provided. This project is an ongoing collaborative effort between VDOT, Fairfax County DOT, elected officials, local community groups, and citizens like you. Our continued dialogue and discussions provide both a critical perspective and creative ideas that will help this project better serve its users. We understand that the key to a successful project is the participation of citizens like yourselves who live and work near the corridor or who regularly use it, and that is why we are here today. The scope of the project includes widening 6.9 miles of Route 7 between Reston Avenue and Jarrett Valley Drive from 4 to 6 lanes, intersection improvements, and adding 10-foot wide shared-use paths on both sides of Route 7. These improvements will decrease congestion, increase capacity, improve safety, and expand mobility for cyclists and pedestrians. These improvements are all in conformity with Fairfax County's comprehensive plan. There are two adjacent VDOT Route 7 projects on either side of our Route 7 Corridor Improvements Project. The scope of both projects includes widening Route 7 from 4 to 6 lanes and providing shared-use paths on both sides of Route 7. On the western end, the construction of Route 7 from Rolling Holly Drive to Reston Avenue has recently been completed. On the eastern end, the Route 7 bridge over the Dulles Toll Road project began construction in March 2016 and is anticipated to be completed in 2018. Our project will make the connection between these two projects. Fairfax County has identified the need for Route 7 between the Loudoun County line and into Tyson's Corner to be a 6-lane facility in their comprehensive plan, a regional plan that forecasts future needs. Currently, the section of Route 7 between Reston Avenue and Jarrett Valley Drive carries 46,000 to 54,000 vehicles per day, and by 2040, those numbers are expected to increase to 73,000 to 86,000 vehicles per day. This is based on the forecasted land use and employment within the region, in addition to anticipated transportation system improvements such as the further expansion of Metro Rail. The plan for Route 7 is to widen it from 4 to 6 lanes and provide 10-foot wide shared-use paths. We are employing innovative access management design throughout the corridor to keep Route 7 flowing while providing safe access to local neighborhoods. Our roadway typical section has been modified to reduce the width of our through travel lanes to 11 feet, and the median width in the western segment of the project has been set to 28 feet. Both of these measures will help to reduce our overall project footprint and lessen the impacts to adjacent residents and the environment. Also, preserving a 28-foot median in the west would help to offset any future impacts should advanced transportation technologies become viable or a high occupancy facility along Route 7 becomes necessary. Since the last public information meeting held in September of last year, we've met with over 20 individual HOAs and community groups. The comments and suggestions we received from these meetings resulted in many of the design changes presented here tonight. Major design changes include new business access points at the Barron-Cameron partial interchange, restoring full vehicular turning movements to Route 7 at Delta Glen, Colvin Run West, the new pedestrian tunnel proposed to connect the two sides of Colvin Run Mill Park, and the new intersection configuration for the relocated Route 7 at Lewinsville Road and McLean Bible Church. You'll be able to watch the updated 3D simulation for this innovative displace left intersection at the traffic engineering table inside. Also presented tonight are the draft preliminary noise study results and the updated stormwater management design. Please read through the inserts in your brochure for a more in-depth understanding of these two topics. A formal presentation will be given at 7 p.m. Please keep in mind that the plans being shown have only been developed to a 30% level, and all of the items mentioned are subject to change as the design of the project progresses. Once we reach detailed design and construction, the Route 7 corridor improvements projects may be split into two segments or phases. Phase 1 runs from Jarrett Valley Drive to approximately 500 feet east of Colvin Forest Drive. Phase 2 will begin where Phase 1 leaves off, approximately 500 feet east of Colvin Forest Drive, and ends at Reston Avenue. The current project schedule is dependent on the funding status and the project delivery method. Design bid build is the traditional method of designing the project, then hiring a contractor to construct the project. In design build, a team composed of a designer and a contractor is selected. This delivery method allows greater opportunities to overlap the design, right-of-way, and construction phases, which can allow a faster completion time. If the project is delivered by design bid build, the project will move forward in two staggered phases once the design is approved by the Commonwealth Transportation Board. If the project is delivered by design build, the project will move forward as a single project. The total estimated project cost is $234 million. The project is currently funded through a mix of Fairfax County, state, and federal funds. Additional funding is anticipated from the Northern Virginia Transportation Alliance, NVTA, and through the statewide House Bill 2, HB 2, funding mechanism. The funding status will become clearer after the final HB 2 results have been published in July. If you haven't had a chance yet, please check out our connectroute7.org website. All the information presented tonight and from previous meetings have been posted on the website. You can also sign up for future website updates and project newsletters. Please look forward to the unveiling of the new interactive project design map. This concludes the overview of the Route 7 widening project from Reston Avenue to Jarrett Valley Drive. As you enter the cafeteria, note that there are different stations that you can visit. There's a traffic and design station where you can view displays and videos of the unconventional intersection designs along the corridor. There is a right-of-way station where you can get information on the typical right-of-way acquisition process. There is an environmental station where you can get general information on environmental concerns, including noise analysis. There is also a stormwater management station where you can ask questions related to the proposed stormwater management ponds shown on the displays. Project team members are also stationed at the displays inside to answer any of your specific questions. You can visit all of the stations or just pick the ones you are interested in. There are two sets of planned displays inside the cafeteria. The set along the left side of the cafeteria focuses on the updated roadway design and stormwater management design, while the other on the right side shows the draft preliminary noise study results. Please feel free to ask any project questions to the team members next to these displays. Please make sure to fill out a comment sheet and send in your comments by June 30th. Thank you very much for coming and helping to shape the future of Route 7.